Hello and welcome to Car Facts. My name is Victoria and in today's video I will be talking about the Fiat Strada. I hope that you enjoy this video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and lovers of quirky cars, today, we're diving headfirst into the fascinating, unusual and undeniably charming world of the Fiat Strada, or as some of you might know it, the Fiat Ritmo. So buckle up, because this is one ride you won't want to miss. The story of the Fiat Strada begins in 1978, a time when disco was king, bell-bottoms ruled the fashion world and automakers were exploring bold new ideas. Fiat was no exception. Enter the Ritmo, a compact family car with a difference. Known as the Strada in the UK and some other markets, this little Italian hatchback was Fiat's answer to the growing popularity of cars like the Volkswagen Golf and the Ford Escort. Fiat decided to shake things up with the Strada, and boy, did they deliver. Designed by none other than Bertoni's Marcello Gondini. Yes, the same genius behind the Lamborghini Miura and Countach, the Strada's design was futuristic, angular and polarizing. It was one of the first cars to be built using extensive robotics, earning it the nickname the robotized car. Fiat even used a factory in Cassino, Italy, that was specially kitted out for this robotic manufacturing process, a groundbreaking move at the time. Let's talk about that design for a moment. The Strada wasn't your average car. It was a statement. From its round headlamps encased in a rectangular housing to its funky, unorthodox door handles, the car was designed to stand out. And let's not forget the bumpers. They were made from a single piece of molded plastic, a rarity at the time. These bumpers were lightweight, durable, and integrated seamlessly into the body, giving the Strada a sleek, modern look. Love it or hate it, the Strada's design was unmistakably Italian. It's as if Fiat's designers thought, who needs boring when you can have bold? Now, you're probably wondering, why the two names? Well, in Italy and much of Europe, the car was called the Fiat Ritmo, which translates to rhythm. Catchy, right? Fiat wanted to evoke a sense of movement and dynamism, but when it came to English-speaking markets, they hit a bit of a snag. You see, Ritmo didn't resonate as well in the UK or the US. So, Fiat opted for Strada, meaning street in Italian. Same car, different vibe. It's worth noting that this isn't the only car to undergo a name change depending on the market. For example, the Mitsubishi Pajero became the Montero in certain countries because Pajero can have, let's just say, an unintended meaning in Spanish-speaking regions. But the Ritmo or Strada wasn't just about looks. It had substance too. Fiat offered a range of engines, from frugal 1.1-liter units to punchy 1.5-liter and 1.6-liter options. The performance model, the Abarth, was where things got spicy. Named after Fiat's performance division, the Abarth featured sporty touches, a tuned suspension, and engines that packed a serious punch. The Abarth 130TC, introduced in 1984, was the cream of the crop. With a 2.0-liter engine producing 130 horsepower, this little hatchback could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 8 seconds. Not bad for the 80s. Plus, it had twin carburetors and a raucous exhaust note that made it sound like a baby Ferrari. If you've ever seen one in action, you'll know it's a true pocket rocket. Step inside the Strada, and you are greeted by an interior that was just as unique as the exterior. Fiat embraced bold colors and geometric patterns, with dashboard layouts that ranged from practical to downright eccentric. The switches and controls were often clustered around the steering wheel, a feature designed for easy access but one that left first-time drivers scratching their heads. And the seats? Pure retro charm. Many models featured vibrant upholstery with patterns that screamed 1970s chic. It was a cabin that dared to be different, even if it wasn't to everyone's taste. Fiat went all in on the Strada's marketing. One of the most memorable campaigns featured a group of robots assembling the car to the beat of lively music. The message was clear. The Strada was modern, innovative, and ahead of its time. These ads were a huge hit in Europe, where they played up the car's cutting-edge manufacturing process. The Strada saw moderate success during its production run from 1978 to 1988. It sold well in Europe, especially in Italy and Spain, but struggled in other markets like the UK. Critics praised its design, ride quality, and engine options, but reliability issues tarnished its reputation over time. Rust, in particular, was a notorious problem. Many owners joked that the Strada was biodegradable, not exactly a selling point. Despite its flaws, the Strada has earned a cult following among car enthusiasts. It's a regular at classic car shows and rallies, where its unique design and spirited performance continue to turn heads. And let's not forget its appearances in movies and TV shows, where it's often cast as a quirky or lovable character. One particularly fun fact: the Strada's robotic assembly line was featured in an episode of the BBC's Tomorrow's World, a show that explored futuristic technology. It's a reminder of just how forward-thinking Fiat was with this car. By the late 80s, it was time for the Ritmo or Strada to bow out. Fiat replaced it with the Tipo, a more conventional hatchback that aimed to address the Strada's shortcomings. But the Strada's legacy lives on. It paved the way for future Fiat hatchbacks and proved that bold design and innovation could go hand in hand. Today, the Fiat Ritmo or Strada is a symbol of an era when automakers weren't afraid to take risks. It's a reminder that cars can be more than just transportation. They can be works of art, expressions of personality, and even a little bit of fun. So, if you ever come across a Ritmo or Strada at a classic car meet, take a moment to appreciate its quirks, its charm, and the daring spirit that brought it to life. And there you have it, folks. The story of the Fiat Strada, a car that danced to its own beat and left a lasting impression. If you enjoyed this trip down automotive memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and smash that subscribe button to join our growing community of car lovers. Until next time, keep it classic, keep it quirky, and keep on driving.